Hello and welcome. Today we will dive into the world of Pablo Picasso and his famous master painter, the Old Guitarist. This work is full of shades of blue, melancholy, and secrets that you may have never noticed. Get ready for a story that will transport you to the narrow streets of Barcelona, over poverty and loneliness, and a peek into Picasso's secret studio. Pablo Picasso was born in 1881 in Spain and became one of the most famous and influential artists in history. He was a master of many different styles, from realistic illustration to cubism. But before he became known for his revolutionary experiments, there was the Blue Period from 1901 to 1904. This was the darkest period of his life. The suicide of a friend, poverty and feelings of loneliness and despair are strongly reflected in his paintings. The works of the Blue Period are not just images, they are stories written in the language of emotion. The Old Guitarist is an oil painting on panel created between 1903 and 1904. The work depicts an elderly, thin, and blind man hunched over his guitar in the streets of Barcelona. His face and body are covered in fatigue and sadness. Painted mainly in shades of blue, the figure exudes loneliness and melancholy, but the guitar, warm, brown, and bright, is like a light in the darkness. It symbolizes his only source of hope in connection to the world. Imagine this: a cold, dark street, a worn-out man, and yet music that carries him through the day. The works of the Blue Period reflect Picasso's own personal losses and experiences of poverty. The Old Guitarist symbolizes suffering, but also the power of art and creativity as a means of survival. The use of color is precise. The cool blues create distance and sadness, while the guitar stands out as a warm contrast. Influences are also evident in El Greco's stretched figures and dramatic mood, making the painting timeless and universal. It doesn't just tell the story of a man, it tells the story of the human experience more generally. But here's something really fascinating. Hidden layers have been revealed beneath the painting. X-ray and infrared imaging have found figures that never made it into the final version of the painting. A young mother with a child, an animal figure, and an older woman. Picasso reused the panel, possibly to save materials, and created a new story on top of the old one. In 2019, researchers used artificial intelligence to digitally reconstruct these hidden layers. It's like peeking into Picasso's secret studio and seeing how he experimented, abandoned, and reinvented, all with limited resources. You may not have known that the Old Guitarist is valued at over $100 million, but it's unlikely to ever sell. Or that the secret images beneath it tell us about Picasso's poverty and experimental creativity. And even more fascinating, the simple guitar becomes a symbol of the story, a sign of hope and survival. It reminds us that even in the darkest moments, creativity and art can be the light that carries us forward. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe to the channel and stay connected to the fascinating world of art. See you in the next story.